Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. You're watching Beyond World is One with me, Diksha Bisla. Let's start with the headlines. Israel's army says Hezbollah militants fired around 30 rockets into northern Israel just hours after Washington hosts the first direct talks between Israel and Lebanon in decades. State media says an Israeli airstrike hit a vehicle in Saadiyat about 20 kilometers south of Beirut, as IDF continues strike in southern Lebanon amid its conflict with Hezbollah. Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif will embark on a 4-day diplomatic tour to Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Turkey today, as the country engages in feverish diplomacy ahead of possible second round of US-Iran peace talks. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, commenting on US-Iran talks in his visit to Beijing, says Moscow would accept any decision made by Iran on enriched uranium, reaffirms Iran's right to use it for peaceful purposes. Sri Lanka repatriates 238 Iranian sailors stranded in the country after one of the warships, Iris Dana, was torpedoed by a US submarine on March 24th. 15 sailors will remain in Sri Lanka to operate the second ship, Iris Bushehr. Japan and Poland agreed to upgrade ties to a strategic partnership after talks between Prime Minister Sane Takaichi and Prime Minister Donald Tusk pledging closer cooperation in energy, security and technology along with support for Ukraine. IAEA Chief Rafael Grossi, on a visit to Seoul, says North Korea is showing a very serious increase in its ability to produce atomic weapons, as activities rise in Pyongyang reactor and other facilities, suggesting capability for a few dozen warheads. France's inflation was revised higher for March, with consumer prices rising more than 2%, more than initially estimated as energy costs climbed. The data highlights persistent price pressures in Europe, despite easing trends earlier this year. Double Olympic badminton champion Victor Axelsen has announced his retirement at the age of 32. The Danish shuttler says back problems have made it impossible for him to continue competing and training at the highest level.